Have you ever dreamed of quitting your job and escaping the rat race to live on a remote island? What if you were paid £69,000 to do so? Well, that dream could very well come true, as the Irish government have recently unveiled plans to pay people £69,000 or €84,000 to move to one of their remote islands. A number of media outlets have misreported the story, forcing the Irish government to clarify exactly what their Our Living scheme entails. But here are the details. The scheme applies to 30 gorgeous islands dotted around the Irish coastland, which are not connected to the mainland, are cut off either permanently or daily by the tide, have year-round permanent populations, and are not in private ownership. These islands include Clare Island, famous as the home of Ireland's 16th century pirate queen, Grace O'Malley, now an epic hiking destination with gorgeous sandy beaches. Arranmore, where breathtaking 150-foot tall rugged cliffs dominate the skyline. Beer Island, a paradise for ramblers, birdwatchers and plant lovers. Innismore, the beautiful set of the 2022 Oscar-nominated film The Banshees of Inisherin, and many, many more. Over the past 20 years, the population of these islands has been dwindling, with less than 3,000 people now spread across them. Yet they see over 300,000 visitors every year, meaning there's plenty of scope for business ventures for those willing to move to a remote island. The scheme hopes to encourage young people to remain on or move to the Irish islands to live, work and raise families. The policy is underpinned by 5 strategic objectives: to revitalise population levels on the islands, to diversify island economies, to enhance health and well-being services, to empower island communities and to build smart, sustainable futures. Now, that's all well and good, but how would you go about receiving your £69,000 or €84,000? Well, there are a few caveats to receiving the cash incentive. Firstly, prospective residents must purchase and own a property on one of the eligible rural Irish islands. It must have been vacant for 2 years and built before 1993. So, receiving the cash incentive does require an investment of your own. However, derelict properties on remote Irish islands do go incredibly cheap and would be far more affordable for someone unable to get on the property ladder elsewhere. Secondly, the €84,000 grant must be spent on building work that would improve your home structure or design, from structural improvements and extensions to redecoration, so you can't just blow it on a luxury round-the-world holiday. Bear in mind, however, that construction costs on remote islands can cost up to 30% more than they would do on the mainland. In a nutshell, you could buy a ruin of a property and spend up to €84,000 to transform the property into your own Irish island paradise. Another caveat to consider is that whilst anyone can buy property in Ireland, it doesn't guarantee you the right to actually live there. You'd have to be eligible for dual citizenship, citizenship by naturalisation, or be able to secure a work visa. The eligibility criteria varies slightly with each local authority, but applications opened on the 1st of July 2023. So, if you fancy the idea of living on a remote Irish island, go for it. You can find out more information on the Our Living Islands website, which I'll link in the description of the video, and you can inquire about applying by email to this email address. Good luck!